It's Waking Up with Whitney on K103, and our Jimmy Carter update is with Reynolds Roofing, Exteriors and Coating with offices in Cape and Marion. Go with Reynolds. Good morning, Jimmy.
Good morning. Carrie Underwood, since she got to town 17 years ago or so, maybe a little longer than that, she's taking care of her fans. She has a fan club party out at the Opry House. Did it again this year on Tuesday. Played 2 shows that night, and that was after she met with the fans. She does them a little special show. She used to sign autographs a lot, but it got out of control. So now she just kind of does them a private concert and talks to them and asks questions and stuff like that. But she takes care of them.
Nice.
Jelly Roll's making a big deal about it. He wants to be the first person to play the new football stadium, $2 billion dome stadium in Nashville. Well, we'll see if they let him do it. We'll see, but he certainly is asking. Who is Riley Green dating? I don't usually get into these stories. We don't think it's Ella Langley, okay? Now, the people that are caring about these things, they seem to be, the rumor mill has him in Jacksonville, Alabama with her on one trip, so I don't know. But right now they're playing it cool. I have his home under surveillance. We know where he lives. We've seen no activity there at this time.
So you think it's Megan Moroney?
If it's anybody. George Jones, they gave him a statue at the Ryman Auditorium outside yesterday. That's nice. It's a good-looking statue. Some of the plaques at the Country Music Hall of Fame, many of them, I mean, I know the people, and they're unrecognizable on there. Mm-hmm. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But this looks like Harrison Ford in Star Wars, you know, when they froze him.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I mean, it's really good of George Jones. So Nancy Jones was there, and it was a nice. Jamie Johnson came for the unveiling, and they got a few of them out there in the yard. So whenever you want to get your picture made, you'll always have something to get your picture made with. Post Malone getting his own nightclub, as he should. Of course he's got to have one. Well, 305 Broadway, down there near the river, near Acme, across the street from the Rock and Roll Hall of what they call it, Hard Rock Restaurant.
Yeah, yeah.
And so it'll be open in July. Morgan Wallen showed up at Darius Rucker's annual Darius and Friends benefit show. That's good. He played 2 songs toward the end. One was My Hometown. The other was 20 Cigarettes. And we think it might be the first time he's ever played the Ryman. He hadn't been around that long, and he's Peck's bad boy, you know. Yeah. So we don't know that he's ever played the Ryman Auditorium before.
I don't think he has.
And, well, this is nice. Irv Woolsey was the manager of George Strait. Uh-huh. He passed away, and they're going to have a race in his honor at Churchill Downs coming up June the 15th. Race number 8. Post time is 4:23. And some of the money's going to go to the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance. But, you know, he was heavily involved in horse racing. Mm-hmm. George Strait was, too, because that was his manager. I think they both were doing a lot together. Mm-hmm. And, of course, Toby was very involved in horse racing, too. Reba was, but she said that was one of the worst investments she ever made, because he said those hay burners cost a lot of money to keep up and maintain, the vet bills, everything you've got to have. So she backed off on her ownership of thoroughbreds. Well, you know, they all try something. They either get in the food business or the horse business or some kind of business.
All right, you get bored, you got to branch out.
You got to have something else to do besides music. Have a lovely Wednesday.
You too, Jimmy.
Bye.
That is your Jimmy Carter update this morning, powered by Reynolds Roofing, Exteriors and Coating with offices in Cape and Marion. Go with Reynolds.